Matheson in the ruck up against Scotty Jervis. They've done it most of the afternoon. Jervis gets it down easily, and they get the first kick from the middle through McKay. Go towards half forward. Milne's to run on it. Mitchell comes out at well at pace. Thought about the handball, then he did give it. Milne, 30 out. Good start. Goal! 14 seconds it took Geelong West to take the lead in the final term, and Chesney Milne puts his first on the board. And they go to 9-4-58. Geelong West, and they lead Winchelsea 7-10-52.
Final comments from Grubby.
That is on the Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. Grubby.
That was the boss. That was Nev.
Oh.
He smelt the Canadian club. He said, "You been having one of them." I said, "Oh, yeah." He's coming to the park with us, Neville.
You're kidding me. Oh, good luck with that. Is he up there? It's for the day night. Oh, no.
He's got the Uber. Ball back in the middle of the ground again. Both ruckmen go out again. Jervis this time. Fammel's the interception. Handball's outside. Wasn't okay. Was made okay because it was picked up there and cleared into the half forward line. That was from Jennings.
No,
Harding. It wasn't Harding, yeah, missed him. He wasn't playing at all. So the ball now, smart kick there, goes outside, picked up. Handball was given but wasn't clean. Picked up by Walsh, tried to force his way through. And it's now been over the boundary line. And the throw will take place, half forward line. Winchelsea's attacking into the ground. Just waiting now for the ball to come back in. It's thrown back in by the umpire. Out the back, ball runs, picked up there. Callahan got the handball across to McKay. Gets himself halfway out of the contest and put it down. Free kick goes to Tyson Berg. So Tyson Berg now, he's going to have the free kick. So he looks towards the half forward line. Mark not taken out there. Again, ball is picked up, cleared in by Harding. Missed his teammate in Spriggs. But it still sits in a dangerous position. McClure's back there and working pretty hard. Again, it's not coming out of the contest. It's been forced out now. Winchelsea, they try to push it out further place. Carkeek on hands and knees. Places back in there. Got the handball away. Ends up there in the hands of Miller. He was taken in a tackle. So again, it's picked up. Wallen taps it out the back. It wasn't Wallen. It was Gubbins to Wallen. Then back to Gubbins. Gubbins, bit of strength, gets through the contest. Kicks towards the goal square. And Tucker has taken the mark in the goal square, and he will go back and level things up once again. So he has two for the afternoon. And their persistence through the half-forward line to not let the ball out. He turns around and just kicks the goal. And he has goal number 3, and the 8th now for Winchelsea. They move to 8 goals 10. And the Giants on 9 goals 4. And as I said, things are tied away once again here in the final quarter.
I might sit up this end. Bit more space up here now.
Bit more space?
Yeah.
To
I can see the whole ground now.
Yeah, no, nothing coming out of this box anymore that won't be sensible.
So tied up again. Winch 8-10. Geelong West 9-4. Back to the middle. Jervis again. With Matheson. Throws the ball in the air. Jervis gets it down. Roved again by McKay. Goes inside 50. Dewey comes out. Can't take the mark. Hernan over the top of it. Got the handball away to Wallen. Shuffled it out to Harding. Under pressure close to the boundary line. McKay, good tackle. That's Snilly holding the ball. The umpire says...
Might have the sun in his eyes, I think, Jace.
Sorry?
Might have the sun in his eyes.
He might have. Why wouldn't the umpire stand on this side? Like
yeah,
the sun's not in their eyes. I don't know. Anyway, ball up. Left half forward for the Giants. Matheson gets it down. Back of the pack, Wallen put the tackle on. Looking at the umpire for a decision. He gave one. It was a ball up. Still 50 out from the Giants' goal. Jervis will come in against Matheson again. Jervis gets it down. Big pack around it. Milne on hands and knees. Jervis goes to hands and knees. And the umpire will have to come in and do a bit more work. So still 50 out from the Giants' goal. 4.5 played final term. Matheson got the tap down. Only towards the boundary line though. Wallen can't keep it in. Neither can Gans, and we'll have another throw in. So Ruckman, Hernan this time, do the ruck work against Jervis. You'd think Jervis would win it. He does. Gets it down to the front. Fama can't play for the free kick there. Didn't get it. Ball still in dispute. Hernan puts the tackle on. Comes to Matty Wallen again. His handball chopped off. Close to the boundary line. They get it back in. West. It's a good kick. Dewey takes the mark. Must have been touched off the boot. Around the corner. Goes to the square. Berg tried to tap it through. And I think it is through now for a rush behind. So Geelong West do take the lead. They're 9-5-59. They lead Winch 8-10-58. And that is on the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 5 played.
So again, Gubbins doing his own work behind the fence now. Bit of a hobble up there too in the goal square. So he's got the ball at the full-back position doing the kicking in duties. We're looking to go long. Brings the ball outside 50. Up in front. Matheson couldn't take the mark. Cale is front and square to the contest. Goes into the middle. Walsh sweats on the ball. He was taken high, but that's only because he's so small there. Adam Liebert even got his high, and he's not much taller than him, so there was nothing wrong with the effort. Unfortunately, just the execution was okay. Wasn't there. So Walsh now has a player outside. He goes in that direction. It's Warland. So Warland's got a player loose on centre wing, and that's Spriggs. No, it's not. It's Brown. And he goes quickly into the half-forward line. It's set up for somebody there. Good work there from Johnson. Taps it back. Picked up. Jennings got the ball back. And again, at centre half-forward position, they come in. They hold things up, Winchelsea, so they're happy enough to do so.
Harding.
Oh, what did I say? Jennings again.
You love him.
Oh, glad Grubby's not here. Getting a ball. I'm going to text him in now.
He's just run the car off the road.
Yeah, I think so. So Blake doing the ruck work. Cale gets the handball out. Carahar looks up at goal. He goes long. Will he square things away? No, it won't. It'll go across the face. Stays in the field of play. No, it won't. It goes out of bounds now. And there's going to be a throw-in about 10 metres around from the high post. So Winchelsea able to set up now. Again, Blake doing the ruck work. I imagine Carr Keek would be the Winchelsea, the Geelong West player doing their work. So the ruck contest, again, Blake just drops it at the front of his hands, goes out the back, Cale, swings, kicks back towards goal, but can't bring it back far enough. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are tied away once again. So it's now 8-11 to Winchelsea, 9-5 to Geelong West. And as we tick over 7.5 minutes, final quarter, Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Priest plays on from full back, goes long, looking for Jerv. He's going to have 3 against him. Berg got a hand to it, falls towards Brown. Can't take it with him first time, then he misses McClure. Runs through the middle. Again, McClure. Got the handball away, too hot though for Matheson. Kick came away. Oh, Finnegan. Wallen got one high. The umpire said play on. Pack develops in the middle of the ground. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Just on the attacking side of the centre for Geelong West. Thrown in the air. Hernan goes up with Jervis. Now kicked by Place through the middle. Oh, Mills had a couple of turns at it. Harding got advantage and goes towards half forward. Blake, good pick up. Wheels around. Good kick towards McClure. He got a couple on him though. Lima was back there helping out. Oh, Johnson ripped off the football by Tucker. And he takes the free kick. Right half forward for Winchelsea. So into attack. Good pressure from the forward line. Carahar gave him half a lead. Not much to kick to. Blake taking his time to get back there. Oh, kick was okay. And Brown took the mark. And will shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front.
West boys have all pushed that a little bit too deep there, I think, Jason. Just left a few at that centre half forward position.
There, that's right.
But again, late in the game, it's still got to kick it a good part of 50 metres.
So, Caleb Brown, 45, comes in, right foot kick, doesn't make the distance, sits in the square, comes back towards Cale, punched away, kick off the ground by Michael Lima, or kick from mid-air by Michael Lima, comes towards Dwyer, keeps in front of him, Cale right next to him, good tackle. And the umpire says, held to him.
Good decision.
So ball up, 50 out from the Winch goal. Taking the Colac end of the last term. Ruck contest. Falls towards Milne. Handball shuffled it out okay. Oh, is that a free kick for a holding the ball? No, the umpire says held to him.
A couple of good tackles later.
Tackle by Cale, yeah. And it'll be another ball up still at 50. Pressing hard the forward line for Winch here to keep it in. Blake uses the body. Lima comes in. Back towards Walsh. He can't pick it up. Pack develops around him. Blake falls on the top of it. Nobody's going anywhere now. We'll have another ball up. Still 8-11-59 Winch. West 9-5-59. We played 10 minutes in the final term.
So as we said, ball still in their forward 50, so Winchelsea have done pretty well and have been able to hold it in there. West unable to clear it at this stage. Ball tapped back towards their goal. The chance now is Carkeek's kick was smothered, and that was Walsh. He chases after it, runs towards the boundary line, a little bit of space for himself. One-handed, he gets the ball back in towards the centre forward position. Oh, place. Now, did interfere with the bloke in front of him. Not too sure, says the umpire. He hasn't indicated anything else but a mark, so he will go back this time. A little bit closer to goal than Brown prior to him. So he's going to have an opportunity now again to put Winchelsea back in front. By how much we will soon know if he makes the distance. So Place steps in now, kicks towards goal. It looks okay off the boot. Umpire says it's okay, and he will now put that goal clear. And Clinton Place has his first, and the ninth now for Winchelsea. They're 9-11. They lead Geelong West on 9-5. And the final quarter, Smith's Holden, Bloodsuki, final quarter of action. Worked hard enough to keep it in there. Had an opportunity. It had to come, didn't it, Jace?
Can't remember when the last time. Well, when was the last time they were in front?
Oh, Alex would tell us exactly when
Alex,
it was.
what was that?
Oh, you thought it was about 5 minutes ago.
Grubby, your summation of the situation?
22-minute mark in the first quarter. Winchelsea last in front. Thank you, Alex.
See what happens when they all leave us alone. We can do what we like. Back to the middle. Hernan goes up. Jervis gets it down beautifully to Mitchell, who's having a run on the ball. Goes inside 50. Wallen comes back. Toner comes out. Can he wheel around his handball? Nearly hit the target. Kale gets back there in support. Ball comes back through the middle. Griffin can't take it first time. Second he can. Then he drops the footy. The umpire can't see it. Hernan gives it away to Place. He gives it away to Warland off a step. Goes back to the middle. It's a one-on-one. Johnson from behind. Oh, nearly a good mark by Caleb Brown. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
So Winch are definitely two down now, aren't they?
Yeah, Costello's got the blanket on. And Brooks has got the thigh strapped. So they're out. From the contest, Hernan. Oh, that's dropping the footy. So good tackle. And they play on quickly. They move the ball Geelong West towards half forward. Gans goes right, gets around left. Matheson goes along to the square. Budavalis from behind. Punched away. Oh, good play by Mitchell. Left foot kick. Goal! So there you go. Braden Mitchell, when they need it, he comes up with the goods. He's second of the afternoon. And again, tied up. 10-5-65 Geelong West. 9-11-65 Winchelsea. Smith's Holden, Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard. 12 minutes played. Morrison, they won't go away, will they?
No, Morrison limping from the ground now.
Oh, jeez. Might be down a rotational 7 the way they're going.
Yes, so the pressure now starts to mount on them.
Caleb Brown going back, Harding into the middle, so that's interesting. Just go back on Toner with Morrison off the ground.
Yes.
Put Matheson back there. No, he's on Gans. That's interesting.
That's it, because Hernan's gone into the ruck, so the ruck work's done again. It's Lima that came out of the centre and couldn't get a clear kick away. Handball goes back to Venables. Now there's an infringement here. Umpire says someone was put down after the contest. Hernan it was. He goes short. Oh, Kale just gets there. That's all he had to do, I suppose. And again, the handball out wide goes to Gubbins. Gubbins, little short kick coming up. Mark wasn't taken. Got the handball to Berg. Berg looks inside. Missed his teammate. But Milne, he was there. He was tackled. No prior opportunity there. So there's going to be a ball up inside the centre square. Closer towards centre half forward position for the Winchelsea side. And as we said, with those rotations down now, it's a bit of work to be done by the Blues. They've got to keep pushing at it. So do Geelong West. They want to stay in contention for finals. Lima, little quick kick, goes to Milne, got the handball, but he missed his player coming through. Picked up by Place, was smothered. Picked up by McKay once again. Went backwards, back to Lima. Looked to get out of trouble and did so. Into the hands of O'Callaghan and delivers the ball towards centre forward. But Matty Wallen back there, he takes a fine mark. Has a player wide. And Venables playing on a wing. Pretty quick out there, Venables. So he's got the ball now and he goes into their half forward line, or he goes deeper than that. Blake stands under it. Couldn't take the mark. Good spoil from behind at ground level. Carkeek taps it to their advantage, but he's got Famine now. Comes in to assist, puts it back where it's dangerous. McClure couldn't take the mark, tapped away. So West, they've done nicely in the hands of Berg. Swings the ball back towards goal, and Lima has either taken the mark. He has, and now he's played on.
I think that was a behind.
Well, if he's played on now and he's kicked the other side of the thingo, it's out of bounds, isn't it?
I don't know. He's coming back to set the mark. The goal umpire's talking to the boundary umpire, to the central umpire. I think that's what he's saying, Dale.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
If he's played on, the only thing it might have saved is he didn't go back behind the mark, so I'm not too sure. Anyway, so the umpire says it's okay. Now, Lima delivers the ball outside 50. The numbers are with the Winchelsea side, and Gubbins has taken the mark, so he will put them back into attack. He goes quickly, low flat kick, slipping in. Venables' kick wasn't for him, but he's the one who's taken the mark. So Venables now has the ball. Wallen just slides through the contest, hoping that Milnes was following him, but he didn't. Venables got this kick in him, Jace?
No. Fair kick.
So Venables now, little shuffle, steps over 50, kicks long, kicks straight, lands in the square, picked up Fama, boot the ball, and he has kicked a goal. So Joey Fama has his second, and again the lead goes back to Winchelsea. They are 10 goals 11. They lead Geelong West on 10-5. That solitary goal. Jace, we can't get outside that margin.
Well, he could be back here next week, Grubby reckons. That's what he says. It could be all square at the end. Oh, jeez. Him and the Prez are going to get up to tonight. Watch out.
Look out.
Jeez, look out.
He might have a free night on his hands, Grubby.
Oh, back to the glory days. Interleague football. So, Winch grabbed the lead again. 16.5 played final term. Back to the middle. Jervis up against Hernan. Jervis gets it down. Fama in the middle. Oh, good. Lima got one high. Should get a free kick. Oh, be careful, Joey. Running away with the footy. Comes back. Michael Lima will take it. Right in the middle of the ground. Goes towards half forward with a kick. McKay, dangerous. Goes long with the kick towards full forward. Mitchell, terrible kick. And out of bounds on the full. Budavalis takes the free and gets it to Venables. Takes the mark. Inside defensive 50, so just slowing the play down. Much to kick to, so he's called to play on. Goes down the line, long towards half back, but it's all Geelong West. Michael Lima takes the mark uncontested and easily. Nobody around him really, so he's going to drive it back in to the Giants 50. Over the head of a couple. Gubbins comes out. Couldn't take the mark. Under pressure from O'Callaghan. Now Braden Mitchell grabs the ball and kicks the goal. Goal for goal. So Braden Mitchell kicks his third. And it's all square again. 11-5-71 Geelong West. And Winchelsea 10-11-71. And that is on the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 17.5 played.
Yes, they just keep biting away at their ankles.
They're just being annoying, aren't they?
Yeah, it is.
Like a little dog.
Let's hope this is not one at the 38-minute mark of the last quarter.
Well, the final siren will be pretty quick, I'll tell you.
I think so.
Like that.
If it was like last week, mate, just gone back 5 o'clock, you're
exactly.
out of here.
That's right. Yes.
So, as we said, it's all tied away once again. And we've played almost 3 full quarters plus 18 minutes in this final quarter, so they're doing well. Coming back onto the ground is Morrison. He doesn't look like he's moving too flash, but it's going to give Matheson just a 5-minute spell because he's done most of the ruck work out there. Having trouble to find the ball in the trees down there. The umpire in the middle here has given it away. Brad Mitchell's gone over the fence and trying to find it.
Started up the road too. Werribee 2 behinds. East Geelong yet to score. Pretty close up at Belmont too, can you believe? 11-10-76 the Lions. Bellpost still 11-12-78.
Oh, now we'll get another message from Grubby.
There we go. They started 27 points down at three-quarter time, Belmont. So
we finally got the ball back out of the trees and back with the umpire almost in the middle of the ground. About to restart play. So again, an important clearance again from the middle. Hernan in doing the ruck work, and as we do, Scotty Jervis doing the ruck work for the Geelong West Giants. Ball is thrown up again. This time, ball not touched by either ruckman. Picked up O'Callaghan into Jervis. Jervis to McKay over the top. Man, the ball wasn't taken clear. It went back to McKay. He couldn't pick it up. Hernan got the handball away. Went straight to Milne. He goes out to Jervis. Jervis to O'Callaghan. Oh, Cale did nicely there. Got a tackle on, but ball comes out. And again, it's Winchelsea now. Have the ball through Venables. His kick smothered off the boot. So again, it runs free. Picked up out there on the far side by Miller. He's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire lets things roll. But now he says it's going to be a ball up on the far side of the ground. True centre wing. Far side of the ground here at the Winchelsea Reserve. So thrown up by the umpire again. This time, ball is tapped out. Place takes the ball from the contest. Handballs over the top. They run the ball to the half-forward line. Fama runs onto it. Fends away. Drops the ball in doing so. Picked up. West bring the ball back into the middle, and Gans has the mark. He plays on quickly. Has Milnes in space by himself. So he takes the mark. Still inside the centre square. But the forward end of it for Geelong West, he goes long, he goes quick into the forward line. But Gubbins read that nicely, comes across and has taken the mark. Goes back to the far side of the ground, and Venables, he's getting a number of touches in the last quarter. He's finding a lot of space out there by himself and doing it nicely. He goes backwards now to Gubbins once again. He can't play on because they've manned up pretty quickly on him. So Gubbins now goes short to Place over the top and takes the mark. So again, still inside defensive 50, or dangerous kick. It was okay. I thought McKay was going to run onto it, but it's Walsh. He goes into the middle, ball over the top. I thought it was going to come over the top, but Adam Lima did that nicely. Took the mark, was going to give the handball, then stopped. Goes back into the half-forward line. No, he doesn't. He goes towards centre wing because the kick came off the side of his boot. It's okay because out there we have Jervis. His kick was smothered. Again, they go back after the ball. Finnegan tried to get it back to Jervis and does so. He goes into the half-forward line and standing in space with Wallen. He couldn't take the mark. Gubbins got the handball away, goes back to Wallen. Wallen outside the Place. A little bit of time, a little bit of space. Yeah, not Place. Handball goes, and they run the ball through the half forward through to Harding. His mark is not taken. It was Tucker tried to take it at ground level. He's working pretty hard, but 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 down there. Ball is tapped out. West with some numbers. Jervis trying to keep it alive, does so. They've worked the ball nicely. Priest kicks back into the middle. Has Milne. His handball was smothered, so both sides making some mistakes. Now he's been held on to, says the umpire. Jeez. And free kick goes to Geelong West. So Chesney Milne going to deliver the ball long into the forward line. Toner, he gets held onto there by Morrison, but Morrison went back one possession of the ball and runs over the boundary line. So there's going to be a ball in to take place beside the behind post. At 22 minutes of the last quarter, both sides are level on 71. 10-11, 71 Winchelsea, 11-5, 71 Geelong West Giants.
So boundary throw in, Giants deep into attack. Milnes up against Hernan. Hernan gets it down towards Cale. Breaks free, comes the fat side towards Berg. Will it sit for him? Yes, it will. He's at half back. Goes now with a kick towards centre wing. Good kick too. McClure takes it. Will wheel around on that left. He's got Tucker leading for him. He goes in that direction. It's probably set up for him. He can go up. He should have taken the mark. He didn't. And off the back, they can get away, the Giants. Now, Adam Lima. Short kick to Paddy Dwyer. At half back. Defensive 50, terrible kick. Turned it over. McClure long towards Tucker again. Jervis against him. Did nicely, the big fella. And took the mark. So he will just switch the play. Oh, he's kicked it out of bounds on the full. Oh, no. Terrible kick, Scott Jervis. And Tucker will take the free kick. 50 out from goal. Right half forward. So
Blakey needs to get back down the goal square, I think.
He does. Not much there. He's going to have a shot for goal. Comes in, right foot kick. Puts it up there now. Jervis punched away and punched through for a rush behind to Winchelsea, which gives the Blues the lead. 10-12, 72. They lead Geelong West 11-5, 71. 23 and a half played. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
So the ball kicked short to the back pocket, or just inside the field of play too, I reckon, from where I sit. Marcus taken out there by Priest, so he will now steady things down for Geelong West. They look to give the ball towards centre wing. There's still plenty of time, but the coaching staff getting a little bit excited. Picked up there by Gans. Tried to get the handball away towards Lima. Tries to get it out. Got a little handball away. Again, coming the other way was Wilson. Got the handball away. Again, there's a number of people around the contest, but it's West who win the ball into space. Here's someone over the top. Picked up O'Callaghan. Went looking towards Toner. Just needs to pick the ball up. Can steady himself. Can he kick number 5? He brings it back, but too far. Through for a minor score and back to where we were before. Scores tied up once again, 72 apiece. And this time we have gone 24 and a half minutes. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
So Budavalis giving the ball back to Alex Gubbins to do the kicking in duties for Winch. Plays on from fullback, gains 10 or 15 and goes towards Warland. Like the Nankervis brothers down there, those two, aren't they?
They're a good combination.
They are a good combination. So Matty Warland, still inside defensive 50. Pretty stagnant along the line. He gets it short to Harding. Takes the mark. Not much movement. He goes short to Brown. Just on 50 now. This is the kick. Dangerous. Goes, oh well, Place and McClure were there together, and Place in front took the mark. Still in between half-back and centre wing. Scores level, 10-12 to 11-6. Called to play on now. Have to go down the line. Thought about a bit of candy. He just sets it up for McClure. Oh, but in front, taking the mark, Paddy Dwyer. And plays on quickly, wants to move it in the middle. Great kick. They got some space. They go now. O'Callaghan goes along with a kick towards half forward. Dewey again. Oh, Gubbins nearly took the good mark. And his second effort was okay. Trying to find Warland again. Oh, that's a throw. Nearly the umpire said play on Gubbins through the middle. On hands and knees now. Comes towards Carahar. Picks it up. Chopped off though. Pack develops. The umpire says held to him. And there's players sprawled everywhere across the ground. Pretty tough out there. 25, nearly now 26 minutes played. Winch 10-12. Geelong West 11-6.
So in the middle of the ground we have it, nearly in the true centre of the ground we have it, but it's tapped out there and it runs forward. Milnes comes forward, creates space, went to McKay, runs to 50, kicks towards goal. I don't think it's going to be on line, and Morrison slides across and takes a mark. Oh, we had a juggle there, and I think the first one might have been inside. The second one definitely over the top. Yep. So now some numbers, a chance for Geelong West. We said 28 minutes gone. Final quarter, Gubbins doing the ruck work. Also down there is Dewey. So it comes to the front of the contest. Again, picked up there. They can't afford to give away a point. Oh, Brown does. He runs it through for a minor score. So Geelong West in front by that solitary point. They lead 11-7. 10-12 Winchelsea. Ball comes out to the half-back line. Picked up Milne. Umpire says there's a throw. So Gubbins does nicely. Wins the free kick. 29 minutes ticks, 27 minutes ticks over, sorry. He goes back inside, goes to Warland, short to Brown. So they've worked the ball nicely so far. He goes outside, goes looking to Morrison, took the mark. Was going to can the ball over the top to Wilson then, but he turned his head on him. So now he looks back into the middle of the ground. Slow kick, dangerous. Hernan, he's up there, he takes the mark, so that was okay. Again, not too worried about it at this stage. Now he's a little short chip over the top to Walsh. That was so yeah, the smallest bloke. Slow kick through the air, but it made the target. So Walsh now looking to play on. Little short kick sideways. Comes to Tucker. Tucker can go outside, but he's just waiting. I tell you what, there's no urgency on their side. That's exactly right. Morrison, they didn't think there were 10 goals up the way they're going. So now the kick turns over and it comes through to Dwyer. So Dwyer now. He picks the ball, he wants to go, but they're all telling him from the bench to slow things down. Goes long, back towards centre half forward. Kick wasn't good, and the mark is going to be taken out there by Wilson. So again, they regain possession of the ball. Coach not happy out there. Kick was poor. We'll go wide. Mark is taken on the far side of the ground. This time it was Harding, not Jennings. He comes back inside. He goes back towards Wilson. So again, they're not too sure where the Winchelsea runner is, but I reckon he must be getting out there, starting to get a little bit excited. He delivers the ball now, goes towards Tucker again. They play possession football, still on the half-back line. So he's now looking to bring the ball towards centre wing. I hope they don't go back inside. Let's hope they come down the line this time, Jace. They do that. Mark kick was poor. Lima's just going to go up and take the mark.
Because they don't run on the footy. They're just sitting there just doing that.
So Lima now with the ball. He's really going to slow things down. He goes now and he goes long. And when he's long, he goes 60 metres. Ball into the forward line. Out the back at run. McKay, he can ice things here. Kicks a goal and kicks straight to Michael Budavalis. He kicked the ground. His kick's going to turn over again. Dewey got a hand in there. I tell you what, there's plenty of pressure out here and both sides are making it.
Oh, God.
So 29 minutes gone, final quarter. We have Winchelsea on 10-12-72. Geelong West Giants 11-7-73.
Boundary throw in, 20 around from the Geelong West goal. Big pack around at Hernan and Milnes. Hernan gets it to the front. Fama goes now, runs, goes with the right foot kick. High. Jervies. McClure punches it away from him. Front and centre from Priest was good. Handballed it away. Fama came across. And it's out of bounds for a throw in. Still half forward for the Giants. So they lead by a point. Blake finally in the ruck down the ground. He's going to do the ruck work against Jervies. 30 minutes played. Blake, Jervies did nicely. McKay, kick around the corner, inside, Toner, Warland at the front, handballed it back. Oh, Morrison under pressure. Wilson through some traffic, tries to measure the pass, he does. Carahar takes the mark, 50 from the Giants' goal. Oh, they've got to move it, don't they? It's 30 and a half minutes. Goes long now, looking for Gubbins. Jervies against him. He go, oh, good mark, Gubbins. Good mark. Centre wing, plays on now. Goes to the middle, tries to squeeze it to Walsh. Does so. Now he's called to play on. He goes long towards McClure. Goes up, good mark. 45
Siren!
Siren!
No one has it.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, it is!
Siren! Oh, no, Trent McClure. Oh, he's going to play on now and kick the goal.
No, it's not.
No, he's not going to make it. And it's the Giants win. The Giants win by a point. 10-12-72. You preempted fate there. 11-7-73, Geelong West. And they win by a point. The Giants, 11-7-73. Winchelsea, 10-12-72. The goal kickers, Dale.
Yes, goal kickers for the home side. David Tucker with 3, 2 to Fama, 1 each to Place, Brooks, Spriggs, Venables and Carahar. And for the Geelong West Giants, 4 to Benny Toner, 3 to Braden Mitchell, 2 to Milnes, 1 each to O'Callaghan, Chesney Milne.
So the Giants, they stay in the race for the 5. 11-7-73. They've beaten Winch 10-12-72 by a point here at Eastern Reserve. We'll take a break and come back with the final siren. Thanks to Buckley's Entertainment Centre, we'll wrap things up here at the Eastern Reserve. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.